Welcome to the Ironwood Strength Show. If you remember a couple weeks back, this is just going to be something to think about. Uh, if you remember a couple weeks or several weeks back, one of the earlier episodes, I think it was episode 2, I talked about squatting and knees, I think was the title of it, and mentioned my little cousin who had torn his ACL and um, basically, to some extent, the family was blaming squatting. I'm not going to get into that too much today, but I got to see him this past weekend. I talked a little bit more about him, about the injury, and about the um, knees and squatting and his rehab, things of that nature. But we also got into, I asked him if he actually had a strength coach or if it was just his football coach. I mean, he's in high school. Not all high schools have strength coaches. So he said that they do have an actual strength coach there. And he went on to say, almost like he was bragging, and I did keep my thoughts to myself. I try not to get into too much of this stuff with the average person, or especially when they're family, because it's just going to cause problems, and I don't want him running back to his coach. Well, my cousin, who used to coach at the college level, said this, and I just don't want to get into that. I don't want to cause those problems. I don't want to. It's just a huge mess. So anyway, he started talking to me, and he's talking about his strength coach, and he goes, yeah, he's friends with the coach from the New Orleans Saints, and he gets the program from them, and that's what we do. I wanted to blow up right there. If I really hope that there's someone on here watching that doesn't understand this stuff, because if you understand it, you're probably about ready to blow up yourself. That is insane. Why in the world would a high school strength coach take a program from an NFL coach and apply it to the athletes at the high school level? It's about the dumbest thing you could do. That's horrible. Why are you doing that? Why would you think that that is appropriate? When a program is written, it should be written to apply to with the it should be written in a manner that allows it to be applied effectively with the population that that is going to be using it. Therefore, if you write a program for person A, it should be written for person A, not for person Z, for person A. Person Z is going to need something else. Okay? And what we're looking at here is we're looking at a program that was written for NFL players. Okay, for NFL players, the professional, the highest of high football players in the world. It's written for them. They have been playing football since they were 5th, 6th grade, maybe earlier. They've been playing that right there, if they just started playing in the 5th grade, that's 3, 7, plus 5 in college, that's 12 years. Okay, that's 12 years before they even got to the NFL. Now, that's going to range another 0 to 15 years. So they could have 25 years of experience that they're having the program written for that. A program that was written for 25 years of experience. And you're giving it to someone who just started playing a year, 2, 3 years ago. They are beginners. Treat them like beginners. Okay? What's more, those NFL players probably started lifting in high school. Okay, so they've got a number of years lifting already behind them. High school players probably started lifting in high school. They need a program that's written for high school football players, not for college players, not for NFL players. Okay, it's completely inappropriate to bring that program down. The issues that they face are entirely different. Okay? Entirely different. At the high school level, master the basics, teach technique. The fundamental job of a strength coach is to teach technique. Okay? Teach technique. Get them good at that. Develop hypertrophy. NFL has a whole nother set of needs. Injuries, 25 years of injuries that you have to take care of. You have the fact that they're playing against the best players in the world. It is so insanely stressful, and no one understands the meaning of the word stress. The level of stress that's imposed on the body at that level is absolutely crazy. It is so high. High school, not even close. Okay, so you have to apply different training means and apply it in a manner that's appropriate for the level that you're at. Okay, for a strength coach to take a program from the NFL and apply it to high school athletes is it displays their incompetence completely. It completely displays their incompetence. It's completely inappropriate. All right, that should never happen. Never. All right. The next thing, if you're a strength coach, you should have the balls to write your own program. That's why you're a strength. If you don't have the ability or the willingness to write your own program for the athletes that you are working with, the athletes that are in front of you, if you can't do that, you shouldn't be a strength coach. Go be a personal trainer. Go be a personal trainer and work with people that just want you to tell them what they want to hear. That's not the job of a strength coach. The job of a strength coach is to prepare the athletes that you're working with for practice and competition. Okay? Not to take someone else's program so you don't have to do your job. Not to take someone else's program because you're not competent enough to do your job. Okay? And apply it inappropriately to the wrong population. Okay? Man, I could keep going on this. I think that's enough. Hopefully you guys get my point. Please don't be that strength coach. It's completely inappropriate to take someone else's program and apply it to your athletes, especially at those extremes, from NFL all the way down to high school. Dumb. Completely dumb. Anyway, check us out. We got more videos coming out here on the Ironwood Strength Show. Keep checking us out. Keep watching those videos. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and please share it with your friends.